welcome to and/or welcome back to my YouTube page. Hi, hello, I'm Fire Lotus the Witch, and today we're going to do something a little bit different because I don't think I've ever done one of these like this. So, I have a Amazon wish list. It is basically just a way that if in any way, shape, or form, if you like the witch's payment, as in, hey, I'd like a reading, hey, this, and this. Basically, I have one. I had a bunch of people say, hey, you should create one, and there is one. Okay. The reason that is if I come across a deck or any books, primarily books or candles, oils, and things like that, to be able to progress my craft, which then in turn, I do this. Trust me, there is a pile of books over here that I have to do these on, to do reviews on them. So today we're going to do that with this. This right here is known as the Angel and Ancestor Oracle cards and a guidebook. It is by Kyle Gray. I hope I said that right. And the artwork is by Lily Moss. I suck at names, okay? So, we're going to go over this. Now, I personally love this deck. For one, you're going to see why. I'm going to show you some cards, and then we're going to go into it. So, this right here, some people are going to like this, some people's not. It kind of goes over a lot of different topics. We've got angels. And I'm going to get into the book, but I wanted to show some of the artwork. But now, if you are just getting into it, or if you read Oracle for a bunch of other people, this may be a great one. There's even a Jesus card in here as a great teacher. Ah, there we go. So, if you do like a bunch of in-person readings, you know, this would be one that it's not going to scare the shit out of people or make them feel uncomfortable. Okay. So let's get into it. Now, for one, I love this because it comes with this, and there are a lot of cards. They're also very easy. They are kind of bigger than your typical tarot cards, but they shuffle perfectly. I've been getting to know these. If you've gotten a reading from me in the past, like, we'll say 4 or 5 months, you've gotten like 1 or 2 of these. So, the back says, in whatever culture and religion they have appeared, angels have always had one mission: to love, help, and guide humans on the earthly plane. Ancestors are the wise ones, the healers, and the warriors who have often their knowledge, experience, and magic to us. They know what you need to know. Use the guidebook to learn how to use the oracle cards to unlock the secrets and messages of the angels and ancestors who will help you to live a life touched by divine and magic. Kyle Gray is one of the most sought-after experts in his fields. He introduces ancient spiritual knowledge in a modern way and regularly teaches workshops and speaks in front of large numbers. Kyle is the best-selling author of 6 books, and his website is www.kylegray.co.uk. And then we have Lily Moss, is a visionary artist who uses the symbols and archetypes of both myth and legends to tell stories with acrylic pencils and gold leaf. I personally love this. It even has, let me see, I'm getting into and understanding sacred geometry. So there is actually some hidden. Also, we've got the witch, we've got the mother, we've got the crone, we've got the teacher. Ah, ironically, see? You've got the sacred geometry all in here. They're also very vivid and very colorful. Now, the book is broken up into... We have the contents, how to use your angel and ancestor card, the oracle cards, the deck explained, creating a bond with your oracle cards, using your oracle cards, conducting oracle readings and suggested spreads. And then we go, and this is how the actual cards are broke down. The sacred ones, which is Droon, Mother Earth, Elder, Great Teacher, Hermit, High Priestess, the Hunter, the Knight, the Lady, the Lord, the Medicine Mother, Oracle, Peacekeeper, Sage, Seer, Shaman, Shaolin Master, Shapeshifter, I hope I said that last one right, Shapeshifter, She-Wolf, She-Maiden, Skyfather, Spirit Fox, Star Ancestor, Stargazer, Trader, Traveler, Warrior, Wise One, and Witch. And then we have the Guardians and Messages: Air Guardian, Animal Guardian, Directed Guardian, Earth Guardian, Fire Guardian, Guardian Angel, Heart Guardian, Magic Guardian, Medicine Guardian, Mirror Guardian, Protection Guardian, and Water Guardian. And then we have the warrior symbols. The arrow, broken arrow, drum, eagle, moon, mountain, snake. And then we have the stag and the sun. And then we have the seasons, autumn, spring, summer, and winter. Now, another great thing that I love about these is, so the sage right here, let me find... How about this? We'll do the shaman, okay? So I love that on the card it says trust your higher self. And then it has the message, trust your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. And then it has the about, inspired by the Shai, I hope I said that right, the indigenous people of northern Norway, Sweden, and Finland. This card represents those people who have connections to Earth and the hidden realms. Many shamans believe that when there was an illness or disease, it was because of a person's power and had been left behind somewhere or in a negative pattern had intended itself in them. In trance, they would travel to the underworld to recall the power and remove the demon. If the card comes to you, it is because you need to do some release work with lower energies and with the lack of trust in the spiritual energies that are guiding you. And then it has the extended message, and the extended message of this one are there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easily when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all your concerns and your spiritual allies. When you do so, you will allow them to send you intuitive guides and messages that will allow you to correct the situation and come up on top. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potentials to move between the realms and connect with your spirit guides in an essential personal way. Now, I personally love how these cards are. So far in all of my readings, for me, what they do is they've kind of set the tone for what their initial reading is going to be. I also, like I said, I love it because a lot of people will be able to connect to these. The artwork is absolutely amazing, and you can tell by the size of the palm of my hand, it's about that big. But depending on how you read oracles, if you're like me, where most of the decks that I have, there's only 1 to 2 words, and then I take those as, okay, this is what the subject's going to be on. Now, Spirit, help guide me to what messages need to be relayed. This would be great. I would also suggest that this would actually be a really great beginner deck when it comes to the Oracle in itself. But yeah, so far, I'm absolutely loving this. Especially, it's also very interesting that these came into my life when they did, because this was around the time that I started being drawn to sacred geometry and a couple other things that I'll eventually discuss on here. So Spirit definitely has a way, and for anybody who loves the symbology and stuff like that, there are so many extra things hidden between all of these. With the coloring, I love that one, with the coloring and everything like that, that there are so many ways that these could be interpreted. So yeah, if you've been looking for a deck that's very bright, very colorful, and I like the fact that it mentions all of these different types of teachers and or guardians, because the way that I view spirituality and the way that I view religion is there are all truths hidden in all of these religions, but no one religion has the same truth. So I would consider Jesus as a teacher. He literally just taught, and he was like, hey, this is my message, and this is how you can do that. So obviously, men and humans warped the fuck out of that, but you get what I'm saying. So if you have been looking for a deck that's slightly witchy, but also more on the spiritual side, this would be great. The ancestors and spirit guides that I work with so far, they absolutely love this deck. So, yeah. Put it on your wish list. Put it on your next deck to get. And yeah, let me know if you've used these. Let me know what you think, and let me know what's your most favorite Oracle deck that you've recently been using.